News for farmers hit hard by Helene. They are getting money from the federal government. Here's Atlanta Bureau Chief Archit Seshadri.
Applications are now open for Georgia farmers impacted by Hurricane Helene, with leaders urging producers to act quickly.
So April 27th at midnight is the deadline for application. So you must have your application submitted before midnight on April 27th. And once we get all the applications in, we will finalize, review, and work to get that funding and those checks out in the mail and to our producers across the state in that impacted zone as quickly as possible.
They're bringing in retired USDA agents as well as Farm Service agents to review those applications. They've already received about 1,000 so far and are keeping those open until the end, and then they'll review all of those applications and distribute those federal block grants for more than $531 million to Georgia farmers. State and federal leaders say the funding fills gaps left by traditional disaster programs and will help farmers get back on their feet.
We immediately went to work trying to find ways to ensure that our farmers and farm families are able to get back on their feet. We've done that in a variety of different ways. The state stepped in and helped provided some assistance. The feds come down and provided assistance through traditional disaster programs. And then the block grant was established to cover areas that weren't covered by traditional programs.
The federal block grant covers losses across a wide range of operations, including timber, livestock, dairy, and crops like pecans and blueberries.
We're covering as many farmers as possible, as many producers, as many coverage areas, and as many commodities as possible. And we were able to do that. I believe Georgia has the largest amount of commodities covered of any state that were impacted by that particular storm.
Data shows the storm destroyed a third of Georgia's pecan and cotton crops, damaged more than 100 poultry houses, and impacted 1.5 million acres of timber, with total losses topping $5 billion. Reporting at the Georgia State Capitol, Archit Seshadri, Atlanta Bureau Chief.